Hey, how's everyone doing? So I'm going to continue a series that started a few months ago, and that is the Guns N' Roses leaks from the Tom Zutaut locker. Now, I did the main songs, and then I kind of just called it quits, and I didn't plan on doing any more until I got a request, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, why not do some of the other ones? So today we're going to be talking about Leave Me Alone, just fucking with you. We're going to be talking about Me and My Elvis, just fucking with you. We're going to be talking about Elvis Presley and the Monster of Soul, just fucking with you. We're going to talk about Soul Monster. As you can see, the song has had many working titles over the years, but we're going to stick with the 1999 instrumental demo version that came out in these leaks and give you my opinions on it. Now, as I said, I only did the main ones that came out that were almost completely finished songs that had vocals on them and, all the instrumentation on them. And now we're going to be going into a few instrumentals and, maybe some of the lesser known songs. So yeah, this one is Soul Monster. This is one that diehard Guns N' Roses fans have definitely known over the years, the name. And, there's very little information about it other than Axl has said when he laid down vocals on it that it was some of the meanest vocals he's ever laid down in his life, and that it's Guns N' Roses' most Black Sabbath moment to date. Now, as I said, this is the 1999 instrumental, so this has no vocals on it, and I can't really attest to anything that Axl said. Now, it starts off with a really slow and dramatic keyboard intro. I've seen some people think that it's an organ, and I personally just think it's just a keyboard that, that sounds like an organ, basically. And after like 30 seconds, it just cuts right into the music and, the loud guitars and right into the song, really. The song is really mellow, and it sounds like a very Buckethead-esque song. And, it's just very chill. It has a lot of wah-wah pedal in it. It just seems like one of his solo songs that's just really chill and just, an interesting jam. Here and there throughout the song, it will like slow down even more than it already is and cut into like a little piano and then go right back into the song. It's almost 6 minutes in length, so it's a pretty long song. During what I think is the chorus, in the background, it sounds like it has some orchestration, which I don't think it is orchestration, but it's just, I can't tell what instrument it is, but it's an instrument that definitely sounds like, like orchestration basically, and it just adds to the dramatic effect of the song, and it sounds really cool. The ending is also pretty interesting because to me it kind of sounds like Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. Just listen to that song and how the second half of that song is completely different and very mellow with the guitars and everything. I'm not saying it's exactly like that, but I'm saying it just reminds me of that, and I think it is somewhat similar. Now, as far as the Black Sabbath thing, do I think it sounds like Black Sabbath? I'm going to be honest. I haven't listened to enough Black Sabbath to really give my opinion on that. And you might be thinking, how the fuck if you don't listen to Black Sabbath? I mean, of course I have, and I plan on listening to everything they've ever done eventually at some point. But as of right now, I haven't listened to everything they've ever done. But I don't know, I can't really attest to that, but I have seen some people say they do think it sounds like Black Sabbath for sure. And then again, I've seen some other people say this doesn't sound like Black Sabbath at all. So I've heard mixed reviews on that. But overall, I think it's a really good song so far from what I've heard. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. It's just really cool, very, like I said, mellow and chill, and it has gotten stuck in my head already. The fan reaction has been overwhelmingly positive as well. So yeah, a few years after this demo was done is when Axl finally laid down the vocals, but it never made it to Chinese Democracy, and it never was released as a single. No one's ever really heard it. So this is the closest thing we've gotten to hearing the full song, which is pretty cool and I like it. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll have more videos like this in the future.